Section 90. Dhaumya continued, O tiger among kings, I shall now describe those tirthas and sacred spots that lie to the north. Do thou, O exalted one, listen to me attentively. By hearing this narration, O hero, one acquireth a reverential frame of mind which conduceth to much good. In that region is the highly sacred Saraswati, abounding in tirthas and with banks easy of descent. There also, O son of Pandu, is the ocean-going and impetuous Yamuna, and the tirtha called Plakshavattarana, productive of high merit and prosperity. It was there that the regenerate ones, having performed the Saraswata sacrifice, bathed on the completion thereof. There also, O sinless one, is the well-known celestial tirtha called Agnishiras, which is productive of great merit. There King Sahadeva had celebrated a sacrifice, measuring out the ground by a throw of a samya. It is for this reason, O Yudhishthira, that Indra sang the praises of Sahadeva in verse. Those verses are still current in this world, being recited by the regenerate ones. Example, on the Yamuna, Sahadeva worshipped the sacrificial fire with gifts in 100,000s to Brahmanas. There the illustrious king, the imperial Bharata, performed 530 horse sacrifices. O child, we have heard that Sarabhanga of yore used to fully gratify the desires of the regenerate ones. There in this region is this celebrated asylum, productive of great merit. In that region also, O son of Pritha, is the river Saraswati, which is ever worshipped by the god, where in days of yore the Valikilyas, O great king, performed sacrifices. In that region also, O Yudhishthira, is the well-known river Drishadvati, which is productive of great merit. Then, O chief of men, are Nyagrodakya and Panchalya and Punyaka and Dalbya Gosha and Dhalabya, which are, O son of Kunti, the sacred asylum in the world of illustrious, and the Yasas of excellent vows and great energy, and which are celebrated over the three worlds. Here also, O Lord of men, the illustrious, Yitavarna and Havavarna, versed in the Vedas, learned in Vedic lore, and proficient in the knowledge of Vedic rites, performed meritorious sacrifices. O chief of the Bharata race, there also is Visakayupa, to which in days of yore came the gods with Varuna and Indra, and practiced ascetic austerities. And therefore is that spot so eminently sacred. Here also is Palasaka, where the great and illustrious and highly blessed Rishi Jamadagni performed sacrifices. There all the principal rivers in their embodied forms, taking their respective waters, stood surrounding that best of sages. And there also, O monarch, Vibhavasu, fire himself, beholding that high-souled one's initiation, sang the following sloka. The river coming to the illustrious Jamadagni, while sacrificing unto the gods, gratified the Brahmanas with offerings of honey. O Yudhishthira, the spot where Ganga rusheth past, cleaving the foremost of mountains, which is frequented by Gandharvas and Yakshas and Rakshasas and Apsaras, and inhabited by hunters and Kinnaras, is called Gangadwara. O king, Sanat Kumara regarded that spot visited by Brahma Rishis, as also the Tirtha Kanakala that is near to it, as sacred. There also is the mountain named Puru, which is resorted to by great rishis, and where Pururavas was born. and Brigu practiced ascetic austerities. For this it is, O king, that asylum hath become known as the great peak of Brigutunga. Near that peak is the sacred and extensive Vadari, that highly meritorious asylum, famed over the three worlds, of him, O bull of the Bharata race, who is the present, the past, and the future, who is called Narayana, and the Lord Vishnu, who is eternal and the best of male beings, and who is preeminently illustrious. Near Vadari, the cool current of Ganga was formerly warm, and the banks there were overspread with golden sands. There the gods and rishis of high fortune and exceeding effulgence, approaching the divine Lord Narayana, always worship him. The entire universe, with all its tirthas and holy spots, is there where dwelt the divine and eternal Narayana, the supreme soul, for he is merit, he is the supreme Brahma, he is Tirtha, he is ascetic retreat, he is the first, he is the foremost of gods, and he is the great Lord of all creatures. He is eternal, he is great creator, and he is the highest state of blessedness. Learned persons versed in the scriptures attain to the great happiness by knowing him. In that spot are the celestial rishis, the siddhas, and indeed all the rishis, where dwelt the slayer of Madhu, that primal deity and mighty yogin. Let no doubt enter thy heart. That spot is the foremost of all holy spots. These, O Lord of earth, are the tirthas and sacred spots on earth that I have recited, O best of men. These all are visited by the Vasus, the Sadyas, the Adityas, the Marutas, the Ashwins, and the illustrious Rishis, resembling the celestials themselves. By journeying, O son of Kunti, to those places with the Brahmanas and ascetics that are with thee, and with thy blessed brothers, thou wilt be freed from anxiety. Thus endeth section 90 in the Tirtha Yatra Parva of the Vana Parva.